everybody, what is going on? Needs more drums back in our Griffin, Indiana series, where we finally got our second field, and making some good progress here. So now it is the morning, a beautiful July morning that is in Griffin, Indiana, and we need to get start baling the straw that we have in our fields after our harvest of the oats. So we are here at the store, and let's go ahead and check out what balers they have for us to lease. All right, so we got some good options here. Obviously, we don't need anything, with a wrapping capability since we're only doing straw. We don't have any grass. So I found these on the Mod Hub, just some older ones that, they only make the small bales, but that's okay. And they're super cheap, so I think that might be a good option for us. And I know these, I don't really want square bales for the time being. I don't have my all of my equipment is kind of geared towards round bales. So we're gonna probably just rent this case one. This is the one that I've been doing a little bit in the past, and it works just fine. So let's go ahead and lease this. All right, so we're all hooked up here. Let's go ahead and head back to the farm. And while we're doing that, just if I pop the HUD up here, you can see that we are expecting some rain today. So I'm hopefully gonna be able to get all of this done before the rain actually starts. Usually baling doesn't take us too long, but with our new field now, it might take a little bit longer because, as you may or may not have seen in the last episode, that field is quite a lot bigger compared to what we've been working with. So we're gonna go ahead and try our best, and if we can't do it, oh well, we'll just have to lease it for another day for tomorrow. I know the daily lease costs are not super expensive, but in the meantime, let's go ahead and get started with our much smaller fields over here. Alright guys, we're just finishing up our last pass here on this field, so this will conclude our baling on the small fields. And apologies for my voice. I recorded this video, this part of the video a little bit later than the first part, and I was at my little brother's college graduation over the weekend, so a lot of fun celebration related activities going on. So I'm sorry if my voice is a little shot, but bear with me. Anyway though, yeah, I wanted to bring up a couple things while they go and pick up some of these, some little stragglers around here. So you might be wondering why we all of a sudden have $40,000 in the bank. Well, I did go ahead, and I know I mentioned that I would maybe do a contract over in field 12, which was right back over that way. And I did that. It was a harvesting contract for some, it was oats, and we just harvested oats. So that means, we can just keep everything in our silo, and it was like 15 grand or so. And then after equipment rental, it took like 2,000 off. So it was like 13 something in total. Plus we get the harvest income. So yeah, can't complain. And I'm glad I did that. It didn't even take too long. Just really, really nice. So yeah, that was cool. Got that out of the way. And yeah, as we finish up here, now we got to go and head over to our new field, which I think is going to take quite a bit of time. Well, baling's always pretty quick, but I think we're going to get quite a few bales off of that field, which is awesome. And as you can see in the weather forecast, there is some rain coming. I think it's only supposed to, obviously, when it should be about like 6 hours out when that icon first popped up. So hopefully it'll, if it'll come through in the afternoon, maybe it'll be just a brief shower, and then we can continue our baling afterwards. But we'll see. If not, it's no big deal. We'll just pick it up tomorrow. Oh, sorry about that, sir. But anyway, yeah. As we head over here, I do want to chat about something real quick. Driving down to where my brother went to school and where I went to school. We basically have to take, there's a lot of farmland out by where I live, especially once you get a little bit south. Okay, this guy just wants to, that's cool. Yeah, good one. Okay. Anyway, don't know why you're gonna stop mid-turn, but just a game. We're good. I promise I don't drive like that in real life, but much more careful. But anyway, yeah, it was interesting to drive down there over this weekend because it is the early spring, kind of mid, or I guess more like mid-spring. Or actually, it's like late spring. It's like May. I guess summer's like a month away. So yeah, late spring. It's planting season over here in Indiana. I actually do live in Indiana, so this map is kind of funny for me and a little tribute to my home state. But didn't drive through Griffin, sadly. I think that's on a little more on the probably the west side, I would assume, if this connects to Illinois. But anyway, moral of the story is got to see a lot of equipment out in the field. It was a beautiful, beautiful day as we were driving down there. It was like 75 degrees and sunny, and in May it's prime planting season, I think, for I'm guessing it looked like a lot of fields were seeded, so I think a lot of wheat, barley, maybe some canola getting planted over there. And so yeah, it's like prime planting weather for some of those crops. So it was really cool to see all the big big John Deere tractors in action. A lot of John Deere, a lot of big case tractors. Just yeah, really big equipment over here in Indiana. It's very cool, like seeing American farming, how it differs from European farming, because we have just massive open flat lands over here in Indiana. So just tons and tons of hundreds of acres per farm, and you see all the guys out there with their the big John Deere tractors with the the double tires and everything, and it's pretty cool to see. And actually, there's a big farm that we passed by that's they do a lot of cattle farming out here as well. And so it was cool to see they were actually cutting and baling some hay for actually no, they weren't baling. Well, some of them were baling it, but there was actually a farm that it looked like they were getting it ready for some silage and or some TMR. And they had the forage harvester out there, picking up the swaths of hay left behind by the windrower and everything. So yeah, it was pretty cool, to see all that stuff in action. You see it in the game, and then you kind of wonder, how it kind of compares to real life and everything. There was some equipment that I saw that is in the game, like I think the forest harvester was a big class forest harvester, and all the John Deere tractors I'm sure are in here that I've seen, and even like a lot of the seeders, they have the big, huge, 12-meter wide seed drills and everything. So it's pretty cool to see some of those. But yeah, just kind of gave me some motivation to get back and play this game a little bit and relax. It's like a 3-hour drive for me to get to the campus, so it takes a little bit, and it's always nice to come home and relax a little bit and play some video games after a long drive like that. But yeah, just want to share that with you guys. Thought it was pretty interesting, and always, like I said, it's always cool to see this kind of stuff in action, and it makes me kind of want to get back to the game and do some work on the farm, which we are doing now. And yeah, by the looks of it, we are going to be baling on this field for quite a long time, since we've kind of this is a bigger field than I thought. Honestly, it's going to be pretty cool to get a harvest off of this, but I think we're going to have to think about getting a little bit bigger equipment, since we only have the super small cultivator and the super small seeder, and it's probably going to take us a pretty significant amount of time with what we got to do everything we need to do with this field. But it's fine. We got some time. If work comes to work, so we'll just have a helper do it, and I'll go do something else for the time being. But I don't think it should be too much of a problem. I'm kind of looking forward to actually getting a harvest off of this field, because it's going to be pretty substantial compared to what we've been getting in the past. Probably 3 to 4 times as many crops as our it looked like this field was about 3 times the size of all of our other fields combined. So hopefully we can make some good profit off of this one, and then invest in some bigger equipment, probably a combine like I mentioned before, or even just some bigger cultivator, bigger seed drill maybe. We'll see. But anyway, I'm going to get back to it with baling this field, and then I will check in with you guys in a minute. All right, guys. Well, as you can see, it is raining, so we got to take a little bit of a break here. But yeah, we're almost done. I think I'm going to go ahead and finish this up. And then actually, well, while I'm at it, while it's raining, let's actually go head to disconnect this and head to the store because there is something that I want to go and grab, which is a different attachment for this, front loader for the bales. I thought this one, would work, and I've been kind of using it over the past couple years in game, I guess, to move the bales around, and it works just fine. But since we're not actually dealing with wrapped bales, I think it might be a little bit more beneficial to just have get like a bale spike, so that way I don't have to worry about trying to grab them from the top. Or it might be a little bit easier to maneuver with the bale spike as opposed to trying to kind of grab it like from the top down with this thing. So yeah, just gonna go to the store and pick up a different attachment, and then we'll get back to it after the rain stops. All right, so taking a look at some options here, I'm thinking, yeah, maybe something like that would be good. How much is that? 600 bucks. I think there's one that might be a little bit more suited for like the round bales. Yeah, I think this one might be a little bit better since the forks are a little bit closer together. That might help. So now that we got this all picked up, we'll just go and head back to the farm for now until the rain stops. Then we'll go and head back over to the field. All right, the rain has stopped, and we still have a few hours of daylight left, so at least it'll be enough for us to get the bales, like the rest of the straw, actually baled, and then we can wait till tomorrow to actually load everything up to the trailer. Yeah, so we're just gonna go head back down to the field and go and finish up what we started. All right, it looks like that might be our last bale. Just gonna take one more pass, pick up all the rest of this, even though it doesn't matter because I gotta return this baler anyway. But whatever, might as well just get the field cleaned up a little bit. Yeah, it might be promising, but I don't think we have enough scraps laying around to get us to a whole other bale. Yeah, there's just no way. So with that, I'm gonna go and get the other tractor and bring the trailer over here because we do have actually. Let me think. Hey, no, I'm gonna go and return this, and then we'll just worry about it in the morning, getting all these bales loaded because there is quite a lot. So maybe I'll go ahead and load up the ones back at the farm and then take care of these tomorrow, or just do them all tomorrow. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, I'll see you guys back at the farm when we'll get our get the trailer all hooked up. And I actually got to find a place to put all these bales anyway. I don't have much room in the anywhere like by the barn or anything. So maybe I'll have to improvise. And I don't know. I don't want to store them down here because I'm gonna bring them all back up there anyway. So I don't know. We'll see. I'll find a spot. All right. See you guys in a little bit. All right, we're back in the case. Let's go and hook up to our little bale trailer here. If I can get in here without crashing into the side of the entry. All right, there we go. Quick and simple. Now I'm trying to think where I want to store all of these. I'm thinking I might have to do a little bit of a I'm gonna have quite a few bales. I might have to just store them in part of a field and just not use all my fields this year, because I got the highest prices in December, and so if we look at the calendar here, or the market for that matter, um, let's go to straw, and then so right now they're only at about $60, whereas they can get all the way up to almost 90. So I don't want to take. I don't know that, but would that be worth it? Yeah, they're literally at their lowest. Well, to be fair, you know what I might do is we have to wait. So if we plant our barley this year, planting season is September, October. So honestly, you know what? If we wait a little bit, just keep the bales, in one of the fields, just kind of let them sit for now, and then we can get everything cultivated and ready to go. But then we can maybe try to plant our, because let me look at my crop rotation again. So after that, we have canola, and the canola planting season is back in. Oh, okay. So yeah, so maybe if we wait to plant our barley a little bit later in the year, then we can keep the bales just kind of stored on one of the fields, and then sell them, maybe in October, and just kind of eat a little bit of the cost, but at least we won't be foregoing a whole field of yield. So yeah, I think that's going to be the best move. Is going to be wait to sell. Maybe we can sell them in October, and at least they'll be closer to like $70. So instead of eating like $30 per 1,000 liters of straw, we could only lose like 15. So that, yeah, I'm cool with that. So let's plan on that for now, and I'm gonna go ahead and make sure this is in operating position. Yes. Okay, good. So now we can get in our other tractor here and start loading up this trailer. All right, and that is the last one over here. I think what I'm going to do is just drop all these bales like over there in that field for now, and then when it's time to sell them, we can just come back over there and pick them up, and then we'll cultivate that field a little bit later anyway. So yeah, no problem there. And I know that in real life, straw bales would, most likely they can't be left outside. But in this case, since, one, it's a game, and two, it's actually supposed to be dry for the next month at least, just going to keep them out for now. For the sake of it being a game, but I do want to get some kind of storage facility built or something, like a little bale barn or something like that. But we will do that another time. For now, I will go ahead and go to sleep for the night, and then in the morning we'll go back to the big field and get all the bales over there. All right, everybody, it is the start of the afternoon here, and we are just finishing up getting all these bales loaded up onto the trailer. I already made a couple of runs back to the farm. Had about, I think the capacity of this trailer is 16, I want to say. So, got over 30 bales all ready to go. Let me just leave this guy here for now, and we will go back to the farm, and I'll show you guys how I've been unloading these and where I'm putting them for now. And there they are. Just unloaded them off to the side over there for now. That way, just keep them until we have to cultivate this field, and then we'll sell them. But they could sit here for another month or so while the prices kind of go up a little bit, so we're not taking a total loss. But yeah, what's nice about this trailer too is that it does have auto load capability, which I like to use auto loading, to an extent. I don't just like to go drive around and just, drive next to all the bales and then they just get loaded onto the trailer. I do actually like to go with the front loader, go pick it up, but it just helps keep them all nice and neat on the trailer, nice and, organized. And then this one also comes with a cool feature how you can unload them. So if I go like this, press Y, and then I can actually choose the position where I want to unload them by just using the mouse to move them wherever, except they don't go all the way down, which is kind of weird. So like this is the best I can do. But then if I just press Y again, unload, there we go, and then just go right there. So got some nice nice stacks over there, and I will keep these here for now, and then yeah, we'll come back in like a month or so, sell all of our bales. But I think that is enough work for today. Might be a little bit of a shorter episode, but this definitely took quite a bit to bale all these and then load all these up, bring them over here. So I'm kind of at the point where I am done for the day. And yeah, in the next one we'll sell those and get the fields cultivated and prepped, and probably even get the seeds planted too. So got a lot of work cut out for us, but we'll get it all done, and hopefully we can make getting into some much bigger harvests, make some good investments for the farm. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and if you're liking the series, please leave a like, comment, or even better yet, subscribe to the channel. It'd be awesome. But until next time, have a great rest of your week, and I will see y'all in the next episode. Peace.